You know, you're kind of a paradox. You've got big dreams and ambitions, but sometimes it feels like you're holding yourself back. Deep down, you really want to succeed, but there's that part of you that just feels lazy. It's frustrating, right? Most of the time, the only person who can kickstart that drive is you. You tell your friends about all the amazing things you're going to achieve, but when they express doubt, it hits hard, and suddenly you feel discouraged. I get it. I've been there too. Remember when you said you were going to make this summer a turning point? Time doesn't wait for anyone. I recently came across a quote that really struck me. There are 1,440 minutes in a day, and you can't find just 60 of those to work on your dreams. That made me think. We often hear people say they don't have time, or they're too tired to start. But imagine looking back in 5 or 10 years and realizing you should have done things differently. I used to make excuses all the time. I'd think, I can leave that for tomorrow. I'd tell my friends that this would be the year I'd finally find success. But when it came time to act, I'd just talk a big game without following through. It felt embarrassing, and deep down, I knew I was letting myself down. How can you respect yourself if you can't even keep promises to yourself? I realized my anxiety was mostly coming from a to-do list I wasn't tackling. Most anxiety comes from knowing you need to make decisions and not acting on them. But everything changed when I decided I was done with that. I recognized that I was the only thing standing in my own way. If I wanted to break free from this cycle of wanting but not doing, I needed to shift my mindset and really understand why I wanted success in the first place. James Clear talks about how vague dreams make it easy to justify procrastination. To succeed, you need clarity and strong goals. I believe that being successful often means battling your own comfort zones, fears, insecurities, and self-doubt. The first thing I realized I had to build was discipline. No matter how I felt, I had to confront those hard tasks head-on. I learned to get comfortable with discomfort because that's the only way to grow. I got so fed up with my situation that I actively sought out challenges. I wanted to train my mind to stop fearing hard things. One of the best lessons I've learned about discipline is that it's really a form of self-love. It means sacrificing short-term pleasures for something greater in the future. Discipline shows how committed you are to your dreams, especially on the tough days. Your future self is counting on you to keep the promises you made yesterday. I'm not perfect. I'm still working on my discipline every day. Over the past year, one of the best ways I've strengthened that discipline muscle is just by showing up consistently and doing the tasks I set for myself. This includes simple things like making my bed, cleaning up, planning for tomorrow today, and even packing my gym bag the night before. At first, I'd roll my eyes at advice from people like Jordan Peterson about making your bed. But now I get it. How you do one thing reflects how you do everything. If you struggle with discipline on small tasks, how will you find the strength for the bigger challenges? If hard work hasn't been your thing, that's okay. You're about to discover a whole new side of yourself. I heard Jordan Peterson say that stepping into new situations unlocks new potential within you. Isn't that incredible? That's why I recommend doing something every day that pushes you out of your comfort zone. It's the fastest way to grow. For me, that looks like waking up early, hitting the gym, pushing my limits in workouts, tackling focus work sessions, braving cold water, and chatting with new people. Over time, these actions have become habits to the point where I feel a bit off if I skip them. I used to shy away from hard work, but to truly become a hard-working person, you need to change your habits. Make showing up and doing your best each day a regular thing. Set a specific time to wake up and a time to start working. Plan what you'll do each day and stick to it. When you think about what it takes to be successful, it usually boils down to two simple things: consistency and hard work. Sure, you've heard that saying, work smarter, not harder, and it's valid. But if you can do both, your mindset shifts from, what if I can do this, to when will I achieve it? When you show up and do what you promised, you build confidence. One of the best ways to build a habit is through daily repetition. Remember, we are what we repeatedly do. So excellence becomes a habit, not just a one-time act. I'm not trying to sound like a cliché motivational speaker, but I'm just sharing what I wish I had heard a year ago. It's also super important to have the right environment around you. You've probably heard that we are some of the 5 people we spend the most time with, and it's so true. If you're surrounded by negativity, it'll weigh you down. But if your friends are driven and focused, you'll feel inspired to level up. Your environment shapes a big part of your thinking. So really ask yourself, are the people around you helping or hindering your growth? This goes for what you consume online, too. If you're filling your feed with negativity or mindless content, it's going to affect you. What you consume shapes your mindset. I like to focus on content that inspires me and teaches me new things. By surrounding myself with the right influences, I can reprogram my mind for success instead of negativity. There's an entrepreneur named Brian Tracy who sums this up well. He says that if you associate with people who don't work hard, you'll become like them. But successful people gravitate towards one another. If you want to connect with positive individuals, you have to start by embodying that positivity yourself. From personal experience, it's true. When you maintain a positive mindset, you naturally attract like-minded people and distance yourself from negativity. Having hard-working, ambitious people around you is a real game changer. It creates a sense of friendly competition that pushes everyone to improve. Plus, you won't have people doubting your dreams or telling you it's impossible. That's one reason I kept my YouTube goals to myself for a while. I didn't want to hear the negativity. Lastly, changing your mindset is crucial. You truly become what you think about. Whether or not you believe in manifesting, consider this. Your thoughts shape your feelings, and your feelings influence your actions. If you're always thinking you can't do something, you'll feel doubt and end up procrastinating. On the flip side, if you believe in your ability to succeed, you'll feel confident and take action. Time really does fly. It feels like just yesterday, I was at 400 subscribers and feeling lost. I'm grateful for how far I've come, but think about this. Do you want to look back a year from now and regret wasted time, or do you want to feel proud of what you accomplished? You can choose between the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. And remember, results won't come overnight. So during tough times, keep your confidence high and learn to love the process. It'll make every day feel like a win. If this resonated with you, I'd love for you to subscribe and share your ambitions for the next year in the comments. Let's create a space where we can inspire and learn from each other. As always, I'll pin my favorite insights. Remember, through hard work, we grow. Peace.